Alex is with us. Alex is in Illinois. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show, Alex.
Hi, thanks, Dave. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
My financial situation is as follows. I'm 25 years old and live at home with an income just north of $200,000. I have $70,000 in a savings account and no debt besides the car that I purchased in January, which is the reason for my call today. I purchased a car for $39,000 this past January, but since then my mother has encountered some financial struggles as her alimony situation has dramatically changed. I want to help her out more with expenses. As I mentioned, I bought the car in January for $39,000, and I'm now getting offers from dealers for approximately $32,000, and I owe $26,000 on the car.
You make $200,000 and you have $70,000 in the bank.
That's correct.
What would be wrong with paying it off?
So, I'm sorry?
What would be wrong with just paying it off?
Is that what you think I should do?
If you like the car.
Now that I've it wouldn't hurt too bad getting something different. So I don't know if I should sell it, get something cheaper, pay it off, lease something.
I don't know why you would need to. You don't have any bills.
Right.
You don't need to financially. How much are you going to be giving your mother?
Probably a couple thousand a month.
Okay. For how long?
For the foreseeable future. I anticipate my income increasing yearly, but like to keep on assisting as much as I can.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that's admirable. How old is she?
She is 70.
70?
Correct.
Okay. All right, let's break these things apart. There's three things here I'm dealing with. Number one, I got a 25-year-old that makes $200,000 a year living at home. I'm out of there. Number two, you got a car that you can afford. It's less than half your annual income, and you have the money to pay it off. Pay it off. Number three, you make $200,000 a year. If you want to give your mom some money, you can do that. I do not want to set up a situation where you do that in perpetuation with her. That's what you were thinking. I could see your head moving, Hogan.
Yeah, absolutely. Alex, what has caused her financial situation to become tough like this?
Her ex-husband has gone into court and decided to stop paying alimony.
Okay. And you are currently living with her right now?
That is correct.
Okay.
Okay, so how much more alimony does he owe her?
His intention is to not owe her anything.
I didn't ask that. I asked, how long is he supposed to pay her?
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed to pay in perpetuity.
Okay. And so how much is she receiving from him when he pays?
Approximately $15,000 a month.
A month?
A month.
And she doesn't have any money?
No, she does. She does. But
then why does she need money from you?
Well, she would never say that she needed it, but
how long has she been making $15,000 a month?
Only the last 5 to 6 years.
And has no money you don't know what she has to show for it. You don't have any idea what her financial condition is.
I know it's not where she would like it to be. She owns a large house and plans on selling it. And I think that's where a lot of her money's tied up.
Hey, Alex, I would say this, my friend. It's admirable that you want to help your mom. The deal is that she's got to want to be helped. This is going to boil down to her taking control of her money. And as Dave said, the idea of you signing on to give her $2,000 a month from now until Kingdom Come, to me, it sounds like that's going to be a bad path to take. If she wants to sit down and talk with you, or better yet, I'd probably send her to a financial coach. We have those that we've got trained across the country. But you need to take control of your situation, buddy. And, you pay off the car. Do not lease anything. I can't believe you mentioned that as an option. Absolutely not. Either pay off what you have or sell it or buy something for cash. But, you've got a good income. You got opportunities ahead of you. You just need a plan.
All right. Here's the thing. Okay. She got $15,000 a month for 5 years and did not put herself in good financial condition. you cannot support that kind of behavior. You can support her and make sure she has food, but this lady's used to living pretty high on the hog, and you're not her new sugar daddy. That is not a healthy relationship for her or for you. If you need to help your mom have food, or help your mom have basic shelter, or help her through a transitional time, or give her $15,000 to pay a lawyer so that she goes and whips this guy's butt and he does pay the alimony, all of that's fine. But this, for the foreseeable future was your answer. Bad answer.
Yeah.
Not because you're not a good guy, but because it's not good for her to eat out of the pocket of her own son after she hasn't handled $15,000 a month well enough to be able to support herself. I hope that wasn't unkind. But I know this is your mom I'm calling out. But she's been irresponsible at a minimum. That's what we're hearing. And so you cannot plug into this as a perpetuation IV into this and just be pouring your life's blood into this. And it's very kind of you to help, and you make a lot of money and all that's good, and you do really not need to live there. Really, really, really.
Yeah.
That's just one guy to another. Okay? There's a lot of stuff going on here in the psychology of this, and it's just going to be really good for you to be on your own, for you to have some clear boundaries and kindness and support of your mom with a little bit more distance.
Yeah.
And one of the things I'm going to support her in is to aggressively defeat this attempt to stop alimony. And I'm gonna go in there and fight that, and I'm gonna spend some money on that. $15,000 a year is worth fighting about.
A month.
I mean, $15,000 a month.
A
I'm
month.
just trying to.
Yeah.
This is.
I mean, it's astronomical. And
$160,000 a year. I mean, you cannot just let the guy win that battle.
No.
So if you spend some money on that fight, good.
Yeah.
If you spend some money on food, good. Pay off your car, move out. See, the problem is when you call in here, you get a full set of answers. You don't just get the answer to your question.
That's right.
Because these things all work together to accomplish where you're going to be as a man in
right.
just a few more years. You're already a man, but I mean, as a 30-year-old man making this kind of money, where are you going to be?
That's right. And the last thing you want to do is put yourself in a codependent situation without any guardrails, my friend. So, Alex, appreciate you calling in, and you got
a good heart.
You got more than you bargained for, but you got some life advice that can put you on the right path.
You got a good heart, dude.